Hello, hello. This is the my artifact episode number 2649. Today's date is 23 November 2022. वाजले आता रात्रीचे 8:45. Okay, so it's not रात्रीचे. It's a morning. It's a morning at almost like 8:44 a.m. Okay. There is so many thoughts inside of my head, and I wanted to distract. I wanted to be focused on my work because, like, past couple of days I was so messed up. Okay, like basically yesterday, a day before yesterday, I upload a video. Yesterday I didn't really upload a video. The day before that, almost like a straight 2 days, I didn't really upload any videos at all. Okay, like basically it is so many gaps. Okay, so like I upload one video, then I took 2 days gap, then I upload a video, then I 1 day gap, and today I'm gonna upload video. So it is so many things happen. Okay, some things happen, some situation doesn't really work out, or I don't know what is it. Okay, it's so many reasons to not to do work. Okay, but it's just like that ki this is not kind of like a like what is I'm gonna tell you is that ki laziness is a kind of a thing is inside of me which is actually telling me to not to do work. Okay, and eventually this is whatever it is not good for my future. It's not good for everything. It's really important to me to be focused on the things that I wanted to do. Okay, but if I am not really focused, if I am bit really lazy, then it's not. It just really not. It just definitely not. Okay, and every time I try to stop this laziness and things like that, but when I was in the flow, I cannot do that. I always find a reason why I didn't really did it. Okay, or why I'm not doing it, or why, like, but I don't want it to be that person. I want it to be like in my imagination. I think that I thought that I usually thought that I am kind of like a person who is actually best of everything. Okay, but eventually when I back to the reality, I was really not. I was kind of like a really opposite to that person that I thought. Okay, so it's a, I don't know, yeah. Like I don't know how should I explain this thing, or how should I situation is this thing, but it's just like what is exactly happened. Okay, let just tell me something. What is exactly happened from past few days? Okay, so yesterday it is we have some sort of a bhojan. Okay, some sort of a uh, some sort of bhojan. What is exactly bhojan? Bhojan means like there is a bhanteji means monk. Okay, which is actually available over there at vipassana shibir. Okay, which is actually a little bit of away from our home. Okay, and my mother is actually put a kind of like a dinner, or sorry, a lunch party, like should I say lunch party, but it's not a lunch party. It says bhojan. It says I don't know whatever it called. Okay, it just in Buddhist religious, uh, in Buddhist religious, um, doing like like I wanted to say sorry and thank you to Sonu Sonutai. I don't know, but whatever. Okay, I don't know, yeah, there are so many thoughts in my head. It's just like I wanted to get it out. What is exactly is this thing? I just let it flow in this artifact episode. Now let just flow. Okay, what do you need to talk about? Okay, so काय झालंय ना की like what exactly happened? My mother puts a date. Okay, like the yesterday it was date that that my mother he has to give a lunch to the bhanteji. Okay, this is called kind of like whatever it is. Okay, this is called bhojan. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, but yesterday she put this date because of that ki my muthi ai has a shraddha. Shraddhaचा दिवस. Okay, what is exactly mean to be shraddhaचा दिवस? I don't know. Shraddha Divas means like the day that you dead. Okay, and then after that, everyone will celebrate your death of the day. So that is called Shraddha. Okay, so that is called Shraddhaचं जेवण. Okay, usually in Shraddhaचं जेवण, my like whoever the person die, the relative of that person is put some sort of inauguration or whatever it is. Okay, invite some of the close relative. Okay, do some sort of pratana and blessing for that person who die, and actually bless for other person who is actually live and what does their thoughts for everything. Okay, and have a just for a dinner or lunch. That's it. That is called shraddhaचं जेवण. Okay, that is called, yeah. So usually this occasion is actually happen on where this person belongs to, at his home, not somewhere else. Okay, like basically shraddha is actually happen where the person was die, or where the person was actually live there, like at his home. Like basically in the entire universe, this is my home. Like this is in my Vardha. Like if I die, okay, my shraddha has to be happen here because I live here. Okay, so that is called my shraddhaचं जेवण. Okay, that is called my, sorry, this is called my location. Okay, but usually my mother is actually puts another location for like in the amboda things like that, and do some sort of shraddha over there. Okay, but it's not relatable for Bittu and Prizitai. Okay, who is the Bittu and Prizitai? Okay, Bittu and Prizitai, yeah, are my cousins. Okay, and the person who's died is her mother, is their mother, and my is Muthiai. Okay, means my mother's sister. That is called, India has so many relatives. Okay, I don't want to confuse that. Okay, so what is exactly happened over there? Ki everyone um I don't know. It's not good. Like I am not really comfortable with telling the situation in artifact episode, because it's not. It's just really not. It's a part of the life. The things happen every day, and you should not record. Like basically, it's not relate with my life, my career. It's relate with the family issues and things like that. Okay, it shouldn't talk in this artifact episode. Okay, let's just, but I wanted to talk here, dude. I just wanted to let it flow. Okay, even if I didn't really talk about this, it just kind of like a things is blown off. There's nothing na, dude. Yeah, it's just like, why are you forcing you to do some sort of shitty stuff? Okay, let's just be focused on the things that you wanted to, and the important thing is that key, let's just record your gameplay na. That is most important thing. Okay, all right. But I wanted to talk more. Talk something else. Okay. Uh, you, if you don't wanted to tell the thing happened in past few days, okay. But what is the lesson that you get from this thing? What is exactly you learn from it, and this mistake should not be happen? What would you do? First of all, is that ki my mother is a very dharmic. Okay, she's like Andhashraddharu. Okay, she became really Andhashraddharu, and she is not like, I don't know, yaar, whatever it is, it just really not. Okay, sometimes I just understand their instinct, but sometimes it just not. It's just like, what is exactly Andhashraddharu? So Andhashraddharu means like that ki, like I believe in God, okay, but I live my life according to me, not the God's way. Okay, like I pray for the God. I believe the existence of the God, and I believe that ki whatever the thing that we achieve in our life, there is some sort of thing is responsible for the God as also, as a luck, as a belief, whatever it is. Okay, And this is it. Okay, I am not putting a lot of effort for doing such a thing. Okay, so this is called just a belief. Okay, there is also another person who is not believe in the god. Okay, like I am not actually believe in the existence of the god, and actually whatever the thing I achieve in my life is because of my hard work and everything, so that's why I did it. Okay, and this is called nastic or whatever say, which is not, it is actually a very personal choice. It should not be pampered with the forcefully to the other people. So this is one kind of person who is believe in god, and the other kind of people is not believing god. Usually world are split in two ways. Okay, there is also another category of the people who is actually very existentially believe in god, and they do anything for the god. It's kind of like a really servant. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's just like what I'm trying to tell you, ki over believe, andhashraddhalu. Okay, like they don't really see anything besides god, so that is called andhashraddhalu, and they can do anything literally. It's just like, I don't know, yeah. My mother, she was, I don't know, yeah, I don't want it to tell, but it's just kind of like a like I don't know how should I explain this thing. Okay, it's kind of like a very complicated. It's just like I believe in God. I just pray for the God, but I didn't really went to the temple and everything. Okay, when I wanted to go, or when I like, when their situation happens to be like that, then I will go. Okay, but some sort of people who is actually very much andhashraddhalu, they actually do something like that. Ki, uh, they 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 just actually just like they forcefully they have put some sort of rules and things like that. You have to sit like this, stay like this, you don't have to wear shoes, you do this, you make calm and things, and it's just so fucked up, dude. Like, I don't know, yaar, like what is the mentality of those people who is actually over believe in God? It just kind of like it is really not good. Okay, there is two kind of people which is actually very good. Okay, like not believe in God and believe in God. Okay, they are at personal choice and that's it. Okay, but over believing God is kind of like a very harmful. It just like they cannot see anything beside God, and they this is really because the whole life is actually depend on the gods and things like that. And who is exactly God? God is actually is that, why are you believing God? Okay, gods or things like that. Well, my thought is that he uh, like I don't believe in God in kind of like a being really carved in stone. No, it's not. Okay, I believe in God who is actually done something really good in the past, like Siddharth Gautam Buddha, yeah, uh, Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Siddharth Gautam Buddha, they show us the path that shows the path to be a calm, to be focused. They like the Gautam Buddha never really says that ki you have to pray me, or you have to be sit in front of me like that, and just they didn't really say that. Even the Gautam Buddha says they don't really say something like that. Okay, but the another people do because of that ki they think ki we are not actually match up with the Gautam Buddha, so we are actually below the Gautam Buddha. Okay, like I am not. Okay, I am a kind of person who is actually respect their job, but okay, but I am not actually kind of like a something that ki begging or be, no, it's not. Okay, like basically Ambedkar, Dr. Baba Sahib Bhimrao ji Ambedkar, I respect their work because of them. Because of them, I see this world. I got the opportunity. I born with this really very good families. Have a kind of like whatever. Okay, it impact on my life too. Okay, so I respect Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Okay, but I didn't really say that. But I am not accept that ki my whole life is a purpose for the Baba Sahib Ambedkar. No, it's not. Okay, like Baba Sahib Ambedkar never really wanted to do that. Never. Baba Sahib Ambedkar always says that ki follow my kind of like a something that ki that I wanted to do, like a be educated, educated your society, home, and everything. Okay, they didn't really say that sit in front of me and do like an amutasa. It's not okay. No, no one should something like that. Okay, so it's this kind of like a really mutual understanding. It is kind of like I am thinking that ki Baba Sahib Ambedkar is telling me the whatever thing and I am doing it. Okay, I am kind of like a really equal to this thing. Even Siddharth Gautam Buddha is actually kind of like a really equal to me. Whatever like a what like whatever whatever they say, I understand that thing. Okay, and I accept that thing. Okay, I respect. Okay, but I didn't really do such thing like over believe. No, it's not. It is kind of like something really different. People, my mother is actually into this thing. Okay, and because of this thing, it all happened. Okay, and what is exactly happened? It's just a personal thing. It's a private. It's a family issues. Okay, like okay, so yeah. So what is the lesson that I am actually getting? Okay, first of all, in my entire life, okay, over believe like a why people are over believing God. Why? Because they didn't really have any reason to live. That is the first thing. Okay, yeah, usually a women or housewife, why they are actually so much blessed with the God, because of that कि as a house as a housewife they didn't really have anything to do, so that's why they are actually very much turn into the gods and things like that. In the men, they didn't we don't have a kind of like a we don't have time. Okay, so that is we have so many reasons to live. Okay, we have built up a career, families issues, and everything, so many things. But as a woman, no, I am not actually criticizing a woman or things like that. Right now the women are so stronger, they are empowered, they are independent. Yeah, that is good. Yeah, that is really great, because these things are giving the reason to live. Okay, and that is really good. Okay, but kind of like a past generation, they didn't have any reason to live. Like a past generation, as a women, they are actually as a housewife and they didn't really have anything to do, so it's not good. Okay, everyone needs to be reason to do. Okay, reason to live. Okay, so in my life I have why I have so many reasons to live, so many reasons, and basically is that I don't want it to waste little bit of time for doing such thing, creepy thing. It's not. It's really not. Okay, that is one thing. Another thing, what if your wife is actually kind of like really into that thing? Okay, so what is your stance? Okay, first of all is that believing God is a personal choice. Okay, I believe in God, okay, but I am not putting a lot of effort in it, okay, because it's a mutual respect. I respect Bhimrao Ambedkar, I respect Siddharth Gautam Buddha, so that is good, okay. But it's just like that. If my wife is actually believing God or not believing God or over believing God, what is exactly is this thing? Well, believe in God, okay. Over believe in God, it is not okay. So I have to give a reason to live. I have give two reason. If that person has reason to live, obviously she's divert their mind from believing God to reason to live. Okay, so this is kind of like a things I'm thinking. Okay, so and actually is that if I didn't really understand, if it's just like some of the things that you didn't really understand, even if you say I am the mutual bond between the everything and whatever I have respect for, but some of the things in the religious stuff too, even I didn't really understand, even no one really understand, like everyone has so many things, and I don't know, yeah. Okay, it's just a religious stuff and it's a believing God. It's just kind of like a very creepy factor in our India. And in India, we have so many gods, so many gods. Okay, like in India, the population of India is 1.2 billion people. Okay, 1.2 billion people means 120 करोड़ 120 करोड़, yeah, 120 करोड़. We have 120 crore people. Okay, but and how many gods in India? uh, uh, 356 crore gods in India. 356 crore. Like basically is that ki 120 crore people are actually the total population of the India is 1.2 billion people, and the total population of the gods in India is 3.56 billion. Can you imagine that? So yeah, actually it says a really verified number. Okay, like how many gods available in India? So available means the people who is actually believe in such people, so meant to be god. So 3.56 billion people of gods are believe in 1.2 billion. It's just kind of like a very wrong number suggests that, but yeah, that is true, it is true. Okay, and then this is also happen in India, not happen in anywhere. Okay, in Europe or in the US or in even China or Russia, they have kind of like a very one or two religious. Okay, Islam has a so much. Okay, Islam is only one religious, but this religious actually Islam is way worse. Okay, this is just the people who over believing Islam religious, they are literally they are they are not good. Okay, this is the Islam, because in the Islam religious, the rules of the Islam religious are so bad, so not good. Sometimes it just violate the human rights as also. Like basically, as a woman, she does not show her face on the public place. So in the Islam religious, that's why woman is actually wear this black gown. Okay, that is worst. Another thing, woman does not have does not have to liberate the education. Liberate means they don't have permission to be educated by themselves. Like as a woman, they have only one job, that key is key. You have to be uh, give a birth to child, and another thing is that key take care of your family, and this is the only job are written in the Islamic religious. Just wow, they don't have permission to educate, they don't have permission to go in public place, they don't have show their any skin, not even the face to the public place. And every time you have to be wear this gown. Okay, this is actually happened for women. Okay, in men's they have also another rules. Okay, as also the whatever the earning, the whatever the money that you earn in entire year, the 30% of the earning has to be shared to the god, to the Allah, and things like that. And it's a rule. Okay, you have to do that. It's a dan, or it's just like a then this is, and this is what I'm trying to tell you. It's kind of like a really outer thing that I know. Inner thing is actually very deep. Okay, just so deep. Okay, literally legit. Okay, they have to only eat meats. You don't have to eat vegetables, and you have to pray for Allah for twice in a day. Okay, dude, it is the Islam religious is way worse. Okay, that's why in China, Islam religious are not usually followed, and usually most of the people are whatever. I don't want to tell everything. This is very creepy. Okay, so everything is good, is great. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, nothing. It's just kind of like a stuff. Okay, I wanted to tell, and what some of the lesson I understand, and I will make sure that those mistakes, those things I will follow, and some of the mistakes I will not repeat. Okay, and if such situation happen in my life, how should I fight with this thing, how should I deal with this thing. But still, it's just like a situation matter. The like basically whatever the thing that you say right here, when the situation comes up, it's just kind of like a very difficult to deal with this thing. Okay, you have to understand the situation, people around you, and take a action, but believing yourself and what you have to do, and what is your exactly objective, and how do you achieve that thing. That is the most important thing. Okay, religious and things like that. Yeah, it sometime like so many people will cripple their mind for believing this stuff. So I don't know. Okay, so All right, so this is it. This is then nothing else to say. Everything is good, is great. uh so thank you.